Hey guys, it's Destiny, back with another video, and you're watching the Destiny channel on YouTube. And today's gonna be a quick DVD review. I'm gonna be reviewing Kurt Angle's TNA DVD, Kurt Angle Champion. It's a two-disc set. So I'm just gonna run down some things on the documentary, and then I'll run down the matches. I'm not gonna run down every single thing that's on here because I don't know, these are set up weird. So take some time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please hit the notification bell and the like button if you wouldn't mind. And here goes another TNA DVD review. Kurt Angle Champion. And so both discs kind of take up the documentary and matches. So there's documentary on disc 1 and on disc 2, and matches on both discs. So you have Kurt Angle's early life, growing up in Pittsburgh. He talks about his dad dying in a crane accident, playing football, going to Clarion University, it talks about winning the NCAA championships. He talks about David Schultz being his manager. He talks about winning the Olympic Games, winning the Olympic gold medal. He broke his neck before the U.S. Open, so he wrestled in that with a broken neck, and he found a doctor that would give him shots of Novocaine in the neck before he would wrestle, so he wouldn't feel it. And that's how he kind of won, was because the guy kept grabbing onto his neck and he wouldn't feel it. And he ended up winning the Olympic gold medal in 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia. Then he talks about his WWE career. Sorry, I'm not going through any of this because it's just, there's also the fact that he tried his hand out as a news anchor, and he ran into the director, I guess, when he was getting ready to do it, and lost all the scripts that he was supposed to use. So he messed that up accidentally, and then talks about his career in WWE a little bit. He got a tryout contract, and then a year later they gave him the same kind of contract as Stone Cold and Triple H and The Rock and all those guys. He broke his neck 4 or 5 times, I think 4 times over there in WWE. He wrestled Eddie Guerrero in one of them, and then came back, broke it again. Broke it in 2003, came back 6 months later, and then had a chair broke over his, someone hit him in the head with a chair. But then he finally tells Vince, he starts getting addicted to painkillers, but he finally gets over that with the help of his now ex-wife, Karen, who is now married to Jeff Jarrett. Then he finally tells Vince that he wants out, and leaves him all these messages and leaves some choice words for him. And Vince tells him, okay, fine, we'll let you leave. Then he meets up with Dixie Carter and Jeff Jarrett. They bring him into TNA. Jeff Jarrett, Dixie Carter, Don West, Mike Tenay, Christian Cage, and Mick Foley were the only ones really that were, and Jeremy Borash, were the only ones that were really interviewed on the wrestling side of it, besides Bruno and Martino. There was a couple of football players I couldn't name. There was a couple of coaches that I couldn't name either. His mom was interviewed. His brothers were interviewed. I couldn't identify them by voice, but that's really all they get into. The rest of which is spent talking about like just his intensity and just his drive to win everything, and not the most detailed documentary. I mean, it's good for what it is. I like it. It's just not the best documentary out there. Something he talked about on here too was that his sister died the night before his 30-minute Ironman match with Brock Lesnar. But we already kind of knew that. That's how I learned it. The other Kurt Angle documentaries I'm probably not going to review because they're just, I don't know, we've kind of heard it. The matches on here, there's 10 matches. Half of them are against Samoa Joe, which, I mean, I wish they could have put more matches on here. They could have at least put like 2 more matches on disc 1 and gave us like 12 matches. Or, I mean, I don't know, maybe they'll release a compilation set, but then again, maybe not. So we have Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe from Genesis 2006. Also, we have his debut on disc 1. We have Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. Turning Point 2006. Final Resolution 2007 versus Samoa Joe in a 30-minute Ironman match. The King of the Mountain ladder match from Slammiversary 2007. It's Kurt Angle, Christian Cage, AJ Styles, Chris Harris, and Samoa Joe. Disc 2, we continue with Samoa Joe at Hard Justice 2007 with the X Division, IWGP, TNA Heavyweight, TNA Tag Teams titles all on the line. We have No Surrender 2007, Jay Lethal versus Kurt Angle for the X Division Championship. He would also defend his world title against Abyss later that night and retain it. Too bad that match is not on here. I don't know why it isn't. And then we have Kurt Angle versus Sting from Bound for Glory 2007, and then the rematch on Impact a couple weeks later. Kurt Angle versus Eugene Nagata in, I believe, the Tokyo Dome in Japan, maybe? In 2008. I don't remember. It's from the Global Impact event. And then Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe from Lockdown 2008 for the TNA World title, and Joe's career is on the line in that. I really wish they would have put more of a variety of matches on here. I guess, like, his matches with AJ and them hadn't happened yet. Maybe they did. I don't know. But, you know, you could put his matches with AJ on here, or his match with Abyss, or something. He had a couple matches with Abyss. There was one at, like, Turning Point 2008, I believe. But that's not on here either. Overall, not my favorite TNA DVD. I like it for what it is. I think I like the Christian Cage DVD better. Believe it or not. Kind of like the Christian Cage DVD better, which I reviewed on the channel, last year. So if you want to go check that out, it's there. Another stuff that I left out of the documentary, like, I guess his, David Schultz got shot by, a man named John DuPont. So that sucked. But things like that. I didn't mention every single detail of this, but you have an idea what this is about. You know, if you like professional wrestling and you like learning a lot about, like, amateur wrestling also, this is the DVD for you, because Kurt was a big-time amateur wrestler. But overall, not my favorite TNA DVD. But I like the matches on here. I mainly like this because of the matches on here. Although I wish they would have put some more variety on here instead of just Samoa Joe every, like, other match. But that's just me. I think the next TNA DVD review I do is probably going to be one of Jeff Hardy's, or it's going to be the Eric Young Essential Collection. I only have a small TNA collection of DVDs. I've been meaning to get Abyss's DVD at some point. I would like to still get that if I can find it. Too bad they don't sell that stuff still. Like, I mean, I don't know. I might be able to find one at, like, a shop or something. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah. That's the Kurt Angle DVD in a nutshell. Not the greatest, but it's good for what it is. I think I like his WWE DVD better. Believe it or not. This is one of the weakest TNA DVDs in my collection. Like, I like both the pay-per-views I have, which I've done both of. But I've done the AJ Styles DVD, and I've done the... Let's see, how many TNA DVDs have I done? I think I've done 6. I think I have 5 more TNA DVDs to do in my collection, but I wish I had more. Well, one day, maybe. It's kind of hard to find. But anyway, there's the Kurt Angle DVD. Let me know what you think of this one. It's pretty good. Kurt Angle is definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So, glad to pick this one up. Actually, I got this at a TNA live event, so it's cool. But there it is. If you want to go check that out, it's definitely floating around out there on eBay. I used to have another copy of it, but I don't anymore. But if you can find it, pick it up. It's good. But I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. And I'll do the other one maybe. Oh, nope. I got 6 more to do. And I think I have... Let's see, which ones have I done? I've done Kurt Angle, Christian Cage, AJ Styles, Destination X, and Bound for Glory. Okay, yeah, I've got 6 more to do. I think. But there it is. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy SmackDown tonight. Peace.